Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to American Falls by Lancyboi. Holy cow, American Falls 1.2 has officially dropped. A new save game is required. Not surprising with all the changes Lancyboi made. That person has got the stride going on. I did change my FOV. If you're noticing it being a little bit different, I bumped it up to 70. I'm just going to try it for a bit and see if I like it or not. You all tell me if you hate it. I'm just giving that a go. Anyways, yeah, before I bump time up, I know time is stopped right now. We can go ahead and actually at least get it to 1. But I wanted to go over a few changes with this. Sorry, we're going to wait for the store to open. We need to grab some fertilizer. I think we're going to do some fertilizer contracts. It was not very challenging converting the old game to the new save game. At least I think it went pretty well. We'll find out as we continue to play. Hopefully I didn't destroy anything. I did make a backup. Always back up, right? Always back up. I can't emphasize enough. What did I just say? Okay, get preachy. So hey, made a lot of changes. Look at probably one of the bigger ones, I would say, is the addition of the premium DLC. The premium expansion has hit American Falls. Parsnips, carrots, red beets, potato soup, red beet soup, you know the drill. Extra equipment, etc., etc. Something that's bugging me, I'm going to turn that off. I don't like markers. I think we can find our way without those silly markers. So, hey, contracts might be a little bit fudged up for a bit. We'll see how that goes. That's probably my main concern, are contracts. I don't think there'll be a problem, but we're going to find out. Also, welcome to Midwest Farm Boy and Serious Business. Now, tell me that is not an awesome name. Gen X Stoner, you've been at the top of my list for awesome screen names, but Serious, and I like Serious, S-Y-R, IUS Business, BIZNOUS. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Appreciate your subscriptions. Changelog 1.2 for American Falls. Big headlines. Premium expansion DLC. Crops do work now. Holy cow. Cross-platform. The mud mod added. I don't know why that's in there. I thought we had the mud mod already, but anyways, it's in the list. Better Weeds by JMZ. Gen X Stoner. Maybe that one's for you, buddy. Just kidding. Have a little fun. I don't know what Better Weeds are by JMZ. I'm going to look that up. I have no idea what that is. Grazing added. That's kind of cool. Grazing for the cows and sheep. PC only. So I'm going to assume it needs a grazing mod for that. I should probably add that. Cow capacity has been upped to 400. The Guville DLC pack has been updated, cross-platform. Not sure what was updated, but that's there. Extra animals added, cross-platform. Let's see, what else do we have? Goat's milk, cross-platform. Boy, I have not read all this. Farmlands updated. Not sure what all that entails when he says farmlands have been updated. Maybe because of the premium expansion? Did he change the numbering? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. What else do we have here? Clover removed to make room for the new DLC crops. So Clover is bye-bye. Oxygen David rye added. Some of these I thought were on here already. BC Bueller Farms flax added. New animals added. Cross-platform. Bronchema permission, I guess. Only Mod Hub animal placeables work. Not base game. Alright. Oh. Maybe you gotta place only a specific mod authors? We'll have to look at that some more. Antlers. Antler 22 modding, alfalfa and custom tillage textures added. Manure heap added for cows, cross-platform. 4D modding. Ire Agri modding custom slurry textures. Bullet bills, crop textures. I think some of these definitely were already in here. Bingy farm sim, maize crops, soybeans in rows, alfalfa silage clamps added. Alfalfa silage clamps, so alfalfa bunker silos, I guess. Only custom animal husbandries work from ModHub with the new animals. Making that very clear. I don't know how much we're going to get into that anyways. We probably won't. Who knows? Maybe we will. Wire fence was removed from entrance of cow farm gate. Wire fence was removed from riverbank near the sheep farm. Thank you for that, by the way, because I've hit those wire... I'm pretty sure those wire fences have met the front end of my tractor on a couple occasions. The grain mill has been fixed. Wasn't sure that was broke, but it has been fixed. Collectibles under the map were repositioned. Apparently there was a collectible hiding under the map. Yeah. Let's go diving. So apparently there was a collectible somewhere here under the map. That's been fixed. What else has been fixed? Oh, contracts fixed, he says. Now, I don't know what was broken about the contracts. I didn't really notice any problems with the contracts. I actually, knock on wood, didn't have disappearing contracts. So, yeah, I don't know what he fixed, but I'm always open for fixed, right? We're always open for fixed. Let's get going, man. You guys are already probably done listening to me yap. Let's take a quick look at our contracts. That's how we're going to start the day. We'll take a peek ski at our farm and see how the grass is doing as well. You can see we've got several contracts waiting for us, which is always nice. That noise, by the way, is me hitting the X button, which is new contracts. Sometimes if you do that throughout the day, better contracts adds to your list. That's a bad button. Don't click that one unless you really, really want to. Details on, let's take a look at what Better Contracts says is our most valued. 2 fertilizing contracts straight ahead. You know what? We're going to take those. We've got a spreader and we've got a tractor. I'm going to accept both of those contracts. What just happened? I only see one now. I don't know what I just did. I don't think I canceled one because we'd get penalized for it. I don't know what I did. That's really weird. I thought I tapped on both of those. Maybe it just disappeared. Details. Ranked. Active. This one's pretty good. That's a cultivating. We can always do a cultivating contract. Field 39 is a good size, reasonably sized field. Anyways, let's go tackle this fertilizing field. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not right. It showed a regular spreader, but it's saying liquid slurry manure. But it showed a regular spreader. Like spreader, did it not? Well then. We're not going to do liquid slurry. We're not going to do manure. No, that's not right. I'm almost confident that picture. How much money do we have? 51.12. We're going to cancel this contract, and I'm not going to take the penalty for it. Oh, it didn't penalize us for it. That's interesting. There, it did. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to take the hit for that because I am 99% confident that picture showed a regular spreader. Yeah, look. Liquid solid slurry. And it shows a regular spreader. Well, that is a major issue. I guess we're not going to be doing those contracts then. I guess we could try it. There's a lot of cultivating contracts. What's one of the bigger ones? You know what? Sewing, cotton. Maybe we should just take a big old contract and work it. $35,000 for the stinking Sugarcane contract over on field 36. I don't like these fertilizing. Maybe these will get right. Maybe this will fix itself. But this isn't right. This should show a tank. Okay. Well, we do have weeding contracts, but nobody wants to do a $1,000 weeding contract. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to borrow the items because it's going to cost more. Well, wait a minute. We need to do Sugarcane, right? Let's just take a quick peek ski. Yeah, this episode is starting off wonderfully, is it not? Is it not? Sugarcane. I'm just looking to see if by any chance in God's green earth we can lease a larger Sugarcane. It's just going to cost so much money. But it still might be worth it, though. 300 horsepower. Our little Valtra could handle a 12 meter. But it is $8,000 rental versus $1,318. All right. Yell at me later. Oh, this is going to get ugly. I got a bad feeling about this. Are these seeds? Yeah. Seeds are more expensive than Sugarcane, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. $800 for 1,000 liters of seeds. But I'm pretty sure... Where's Sugarcane? I'm pretty sure you can buy... Can you not buy? Maybe Sugarcane just uses seeds. For some reason, I was under... Oh, right there. Sugarcane, 2,000 liters for $380. That's a lot better. That's a mite better. What field are we on, folks? 48? No, we're not. 36. Trust me, I'll get my act together. Hey, not every episode can be full of full of action and entertainment. Let's round that up to 42,000 liters of Sugarcane. Oh, sweet baby Ray. Oh, I have so not been... This is not good. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? If we're lucky to get this done... I'm going to leave that seed alone. If we're lucky to get this contract done in the next 2 days... Oh, man, look how much money we're going to spend on Sugarcane. We're going to have it delivered. I am not running back and forth. That's not going to happen. Where is stinking field 36? It's got to be a big field, right? Oh, Lancyboi, why didn't you number these fields so they make sense? Brad, where's 36, people? How many times have I passed it? There it is. Oh, that doesn't look that bad. Size-wise. Okay. Well, okay then. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, oh, oh. This thing feels big for this tractor. I feel like using our Valtra, but I don't want to do the wear and tear on our Valtra because that advanced damage system mod is going to punish us. Speaking of, inspection required in 12 months with 0 damage. Okay. Watch where Watch where you're going. Watch where you're going, Brad. Oh, dear goodness. Yeah. Gonna try and get on the multiplayer server tonight. Jeffrey, awesome. I'm glad you reached out. I hope I gave you the correct information. Let me know if I didn't. Hopefully I did give you the right information. Is that our field right there? Ooh, it looms large. It looms large. Are we on 36? We're on 36. Well, it could be worse. You know what? If I go grab the Voltra, I can use GPS. I'm just saying. Let's have this delivered. We just need it delivered. And I don't know. Let's just pick a spot. 42,000 liters of sugarcane. Oh, come on. There we go. I was going to say I added the... Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I took away Rain Pain. It's bye-bye. I added the multiple crate purchase mod, which I think is what we're seeing here. Multi-purchase crate mod. So I added that because of this very reason of having to buy one at a time. Gives me psychotic nightmares. And I think I mentioned to you all that... How much is this? 3,000. Oh, this is not good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. That's 16,000 liters. It's not good. It's not good. I think I mentioned to you all that I also added the whatchamacallit mod, the seed. Now I can't even remember what it's called. Seed options mod. Yeah, that's what I think it's called. Boy, did I tell you what? I don't know. It's so much better. You're so much better off buying sugarcane like this than you would if you use seeds. And I'm pretty sure you can throw seeds in this thing. Come on, baby, just keep loading. The more the merrier. The less stops we have to make, the better. Is there a time estimate? Did the contract HUD give us a time estimate? Estimated time, basically a half hour, which is not at 6x. 10, 20, 30. That's about 3 hours in real time, I think. I mean, it's not super accurate, but it is what it is. All right, let's yeah, can you even select, this is only sugarcane, isn't it? Indeed it is, man. You can tell how long it's been since I've yes, actually. Dump that sugarcane down in there. Lower that puppy. Locked and stinking loaded. What a nightmare this is gonna be. 7 miles an hour, 6 or 7 miles an hour. Your host, Brad, is going to be a busy boy. We've got 2 days to finish this. $35,000 contract minus what, 1,300 for the equipment. So let's just say 34,000 minus. We just bought 16,000 liters of sugarcane for what, $3,000? I think it was. So 16 is 32. That's 6,000 plus half that. We're probably looking at about $8,000 to $9,000. In fact, we may even be as high as $10,000 in expenses. So this might end up being $25,000. And I'll tell you, if I get $25,000 from this contract, I think I would be reasonably happy. I think $25,000 is nothing to sneeze at. And I am not going to be super picky. I kind of actually like the indoor view a bit because you can pretty much just line your left tire up and off to the races. So yeah, I don't know. Do me a favor, if you would. That's just because I'm old and decrepit. If you join our Discord server, if your Discord username is different than what you would use on YouTube, let me know. Because I think I was talking to Gen X Stoner for like a month or two and had no idea that he was RV Tech Guy, which is not his fault. It's YouTube's fault because they won't let him use a good username. It's a travesty, to be honest with you. It's a violation of human rights that they don't let Gen X Stoner use his proper name. It's censorship at its finest. That's what it is. Censorship. But yeah, if you do join our Discord server, and it is a different name, let me know in the comments on the Discord server. I'd appreciate it. That way I know who you are, because I know you guys. Generally, I know you all from the comments on YouTube. That's about it. Nothing special. No preachy. No rants. And if you choose not to do it, that is totally your option. This is a free society. Never let it be said that the RQS Gaming Channel, international conglomeration of farming simulator players, will ever censor, nor will I ever demand any reciprocity from my viewers, nor will I ever, unless it's a lot of money, take any sponsorships that you have to put up with in the middle of a game, or the beginning or the end of a game. It still angers me. I don't know if it should or not. I don't know if it's a valid argument that I have. But I feel like it's double dipping, and it angers me when I pay for YouTube Premium. Okay? By the way, never pay for YouTube Premium through Apple. YouTube passes that fee on to you, the user. But anyways, I pay for YouTube Premium. Some of you might be saying, Brad, why do you do that, man? Just use ad blockers. Well, that is true. Ad blockers do work. However, on mobile devices, which I watch YouTube on often, and on my Apple TV, there are no ad blockers. So I cannot stand ads. I can't stand them. I can't stand them, and I won't take them anymore. But do me a favor. That is really kind of cool looking, watching that little sugarcane come down there. Just watch the road. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool looking, though. But do me a favor, man. You know, it bugs me that I pay for that, and then I'm watching this guy, these YouTube channels. There's one in particular that irritates me even more. But I watch these guys, and then it's like, oh, that brings us to today's sponsor. Oh, great. So another 5-minute ad that I specifically pay for not to have to deal with. And what really irritates me now, I get it on smaller channels because it really does help pay the bills. I get that. I do. I'm less angered by that on smaller channels. But on these big channels where these guys have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views, I think you're just getting a little greedy. And if you're going to do that, then put a timestamp on there so I can easily skip it. Because I will go out of my way to skip that video or to skip that ad just out of sheer annoyance. I think it's a bad deal. I think it's a bad stinking deal. And I don't care what you're offering. I don't care. It's not a product that it's like most of the time, sometimes maybe, but most of the time you wouldn't even use the product if they weren't paying you to talk about it. So come on. Now Jeff Favignano, I got no problem with what he does. Thrustmaster throws money his way to have a Thrustmaster cam in the lower corner of the screen. I don't really mind that. That doesn't bother me. I'm indifferent about it. Because he doesn't stop and put on some 5-minute ad about Thrustmaster. I don't have to sit there and listen to him tell me how great Thrustmaster is. Alright? But I get that. I get part of that. And by the way, too, now I guess it probably depends on what videos you watch, but it's the same ones over and over and over again. It's NordVPN, which sucks. Don't get NordVPN. Alright? Just don't do it. Now, see, there's a lawsuit. Now, the Home Office. Speaking of the Home Office, by the way, I heard from them again over the weekend. I forgot to mention that to you guys. Chad is coming back officially. He'll be here next Monday. I'm all over the road. This is bad. Chad will be here next Monday. The Home Office reached out to me and asked me to put together a list of things for Chad to do. I honestly have nothing really for him to do. He's afraid of computers. One time I asked him if he would do the editing for me. I don't do a lot of editing. In fact, I do very little. So I thought this wouldn't be a big deal for Chad. Get him lined up on editing. He can, throw in, the subscribe little logo thing. And it's not a lengthy job. He could do it while he's going to the bathroom, for goodness sakes. But he's afraid of computers. And when I say he's afraid of computers, I'm not saying it's not the computers scare me, I don't know how to use them. No, it's not that kind of fear. I get that kind of fear. I see it every day from people. He's literally afraid of computers. The last time I worked with the guy, he walked into my office where my setup is and ran back out. He wouldn't come in the office because my computer's there. The lights, he fears the lights are stealing his soul. The RGB is stealing his soul. Maybe he's onto something. I don't know. Maybe RGB does steal your soul. But all I know is RGB makes your computer go faster. The more RGB you have, trust me, man, go out tonight and buy like 10 extra RGB fans and light strips. Get those babies plugged in, and you probably will see a 10 to 20% increase in computer speed. Line up Cinebench, do a pre-RGB test and a post-RGB test, and notice the astonishing difference in speed your computer will have. It's actually amazing. Excuse me, sorry about that. And also, while you're at it, as Ten Man has suggested in the past, change the computer's liquid. What do they call that? Blinker fluid as well. Make sure you get a metric flathead. That's also very important. But trust me, you can trust Brad at RQS Gaming. RGB is really good business. RGB is really good brilliance. Oh, train. Hello, train. Hey, I didn't break the train? Wow. Last time as you might remember, I did I updated the map over on Tranquil Waters. I broke the train. We never saw that again. I think it got stuck in Goldcrest Valley and never came back to visit again. So it's good to see I didn't break the train. That's awesome. Turn. It's 10:20 in the AM. 5% done. Feel like we should be at about 40 or 50%, but we, alas, are definitely not that far along. I'm going to go ahead and line up some more sugarcane. Wonder what sugarcane tastes like raw. I'd like to try that. Can you buy sugarcane? Like, buy it in the... I don't think you can you? Buy it in the store? See, I get unfocused. I know I was ranting about these stinking... oh, NordVPN. Let me go back to that for a minute. Now, no offense if you have it. You know, congratulations. I guess if it works good for you, great. I don't dislike it. I would use it. I don't think there's a problem with it. It's just not one of the better ones out there. If I'm going to use a VPN client, which I do on occasion, if I'm going to use a VPN client, I'm going to use one that I know isn't keeping data. And the last time I checked, NordVPN keeps records. And to me, that kind of defeats the whole purpose. So I am a private internet access person. That's the one I've chosen. They've only gotten better over the years. I've been using PIA forever. Initially, they were a little sluggish sometimes, but they have definitely improved over the years. Speed is no longer an issue that I have found with private internet access. Plus, they do not keep records at all. So even if they get subpoenaed, nothing's coming out of their offices. Not that you necessarily visit places that you wouldn't want discovered, but to me, I like that about the company. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about where I go. I just like the fact I like working with a company that has that level of commitment, you know? And they offer clients for everything you possibly own. If you want to do a whole house VPN and your router will handle it, you can always do a whole house VPN. I say if your router will handle it only because I tried the whole house VPN on the router I have, and unfortunately, as much as I like my router, it just doesn't have the processing power to handle a whole house VPN. So if you're going to do one, you're probably going to have to step up the budget a bit on your router. But whole house VPNs are really nice. That way you're not dealing with any kind of clients. You just know every time you connect to your router, you're masked. You're good to go. Another big plus for VPNs, your ISP has no idea what you're doing. It's none of their business anyways. It's nobody's business where you go on the internet, period. And it's a shame that we have to pay for something to do what should already be our right, which is something called privacy. But hey, what are you going to do? I actually am enjoying this. I didn't really think I would, because it seems like the last time I planted sugarcane, I didn't like it very much. But I'm kind of okay with this. This is kind of a zen thing. Maybe that's what I just need right now, is just some blood pressure lowering activities, you know? I kind of like it. I like the little sugar canes coming down there. But now I just want to know what raw sugarcane tastes like. It's probably, I'm guessing it's going to be super bitter, would be my guess, but I need a little bit of adult water beverage. A little AWB here. Getting on through the week. What is today? Today is, you are watching this on a, oh boy, Thursday? I did add, as you can tell in the upper right hand corner, again, thank you Gen X for kind of showing me this little mod here for our multiplayer. We use it on our multiplayer server, and I quite liked it. It's this additional game info, I think it's called, and it just shows the current weather. I like the fact that it shows what year. So we're in year 2, which seems like we should be further along, but we're not even into a year on the map, but we are on year 2 of the map. Shows the weather. I like that. Yeah, I like it. It's just a nice little handy thing. I like the little thermometer thing right there. It's kind of cool. I thought I was pretty up on the game of mods. I thought I had a pretty good handle on mods, but you guys have shown me some pretty interesting mods that I either hadn't heard of or heard of but just didn't care about. Occasionally you come across these mods where they don't sound all that interesting, but after you kind of give them a go, you're like, man, that's actually pretty sweet. And I like these little Massies. I do. I like these Massey Fergusons. And this little guy seems to be doing all right. That just seems like they should have given us a front weight. But he seems like he's handling it okay. I'm not feeling like the front end is lifting off the ground. I also picked up this bad boy right here. The Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack by Mac Trucker. Now, Mac Trucker has never let me down before. I actually quite like Mac Trucker as a modder. And anything that begins with Ultimate, well, is Ultimate. And basically, I like the fact that you can kind of like, we'll probably end up just buying this mower. And what's cool is he's made it so that, I'm assuming it's a he, sorry, but he's made it so that you can trailer hitch all of these bad boys, and you can just make a nice, massive grass train, you know? So you can do your mow behind that, maybe do a little windrowing. Probably wouldn't have to with this mower, but you could do a windrowing, you could do tedding behind it, then you can do your baling, then you could do your wrapping. And then, of course, you've got your pickup here that you can also get a trailer hitch for. So you can like run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those things. Yeah. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I was looking at options for us for mowers because we're going to need a mower. And I was looking at a few different mowers. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I really kind of wanted windrowing, but I guess at the end of the day, if we couldn't get a windrowing from it, all right. There's a nice cheap John Deere self-propelled mower in the mod hub. In fact, I think I added it. Yeah. There's this bad mamba jamba right here. I mean, look at the price of that thing. $14,500. Not too shabby. An extra $3,400 for the head. So under 20,000 bucks, 4.5 meter mower. Quite like it. However, it doesn't windrow. It kind of does. It kind of does. I guess it's the best way to put it. It kind of does, but anyways. Then I saw the ultimate pack, and I'm like, you know what? We're going to invest in the ultimate pack. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. So far on this map and this Let's Play, we've done a lot of spending money. Not a lot of making. At least not big money. But on hard economy, you know, what are you going to do? Hard economy, and don't forget, I also neutered our contract rewards by a bit as well. So we're actually making less money on our contracts than even with hard economy. So, you know what? That's all right. I'm getting used to this 6x time business. At first, it was kind of really bugging me, but I guess I've just kind of gotten used to it. I think I would be seriously screwed if it was 6x and single day seasons. I think we'd be impoverished by now. Probably living in that dumpster by our trailer. Yeah, I like these masses. I think they're a good looking tractor. Good sounding and good looking tractor. I'll take them. Alright everyone, I have got to pull the plug on this episode. I'm going to try and get on the multiplayer server this evening. Obviously that's a little late news for when you see this video, but I'm going to try and get on our multiplayer server for a few minutes tonight. Because I have a feeling the rest of the week might be a bit tougher, but we'll see how that goes. You all take care of yourselves. I really appreciate you checking in with me. It's always good to see you guys and see your comments. As always, feel free to leave ideas, suggestions, happiness, sadness, indifference. If you like NordVPN, you can slam me for knocking on NordVPN. I'm sure it's a fine VPN service. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I just don't want to hear their ads anymore. Oh man, it's so bad. You all take care of yourselves. Most importantly, take care of each other as well. If you're in an area of the country where you're getting some of this crazy weather like I am, I was talking to TBG. Sounds like he's in the same boat we're in, but his weather might get a little bit on the severe side, which I don't think we're expecting here. But when you have 40, 50 degree temperature changes in less than 24 hours, the weather can get a little nasty. Our weather today in February, what is today? The 27th, I think I'm recording this. It was 73 degrees. It was actually warm, like shorts weather here in the satellite office of ArcUS Gaming. And the beautiful, by the way, the beautiful and luxurious, I might say, West Michigan area. Anyways, it's supposed to drop 40 degrees tonight, I think. I heard it was supposed to be like 30 when we wake up tomorrow. So, kind of crazy. That's what global cooling will do. Anyways, you guys, I better stop. I'm gonna get in more trouble. I'm gonna get more hate mail and lawsuits, and the home office is already running from the law. I still haven't gotten a final office location for them. They're still, I think, I think they're still working out of a hotel room, the last I heard. Which sounds pretty shady. But looking forward to the return of Chad. Hopefully he will help increase the quality of this channel. You guys take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.